Well, we have a wet and windy Tuesday, the possibility of some strong storms in far southern Minnesota, and then it's going to get colder before it gets warmer once again. So the same storm system giving us the rain and thunder today did produce severe weather yesterday in Kansas, Nebraska. We had a few tornado reports and a lot of wind and hail reports as well into South Dakota even. This is the culprit, an intense low pressure center right in the middle of Nebraska. And notice the yellow lines, you can kind of see them between all the other things. Those are the lines of pressure, the isobars. Those pretty bunched together, tight pressure gradient, a lot of wind with this whole system rotating around. That's why we've got large areas of wind advisories and high wind warnings across southern Minnesota and also along the North Shore. Where winds probably will be the highest, I think, near Lake Superior. We could see gusts over 50 miles an hour. Non-thunderstorm wind gusts in South Dakota have been impressive. 77 miles an hour in eastern South Dakota, not from a severe thunderstorm, but just from the sheer pressure gradient. Now, winds, a different story in South Dakota. They can accelerate much more quickly, but some of the models do hint at some of these potential higher gusts of 50, 60 miles an hour in a few places. So it's not out of the question. A lot of wind today, and that's why we have those advisories. Most of us, though, 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts, but generating over Lake Superior some pretty large waves. This is all a perfect east-northeast gradient, and that means 12 to 15 foot waves forecast over Lake Superior later today and tonight. For the rest of us, it's just waves of showers and thunderstorms. Heaviest in the afternoon hours, midday and afternoon. We'll get a bit of a break overnight and then more scattered showers and thunderstorms in the overnight hours later in the night. And then tomorrow, most of that activity lifts to the north. Northeastern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin will see more of the steadier showers, with them becoming a lot more widely scattered here in the south. But then we kind of get grazed by another system Thursday. Maybe some more showers, mostly across southern Minnesota, it's looking like, before we see maybe more rain and snow showers for the northern part of the state late Thursday into Friday and Friday night. Total precip still looking at 1 to 2 inches here across southern Minnesota, but there will be locally heavier amounts when we get into thunderstorm territory. You can have some isolated pockets that are going to be a lot more. And the potential for some severe weather, mostly south of Minnesota. That's where we have a level 3 out of 5, an enhanced risk for Iowa. Looks like it could be a tornado producing day. But far southern Minnesota, a couple of those storms could hold together. And that's why we have the marginal risk in the southernmost counties of the state. A little bit of energy here, a little bit of CAPE, convective available potential energy as we head into the afternoon. If we can get some peaks of sun, enough instability there. When we look at the updraft helicity tracks from one of our rapid update models, most of that's in Iowa, but you can see near the Minnesota-Iowa border could be close to some of those stronger storms. So that's what we'll be watching in the afternoon. But later Thursday into Friday, Friday night, cold enough where we're going to see some snow showers for the northern part of the state. And it's possible we could see a slushy coating on some of the grassy surfaces. It is going to be colder too. Friday highs just in the upper 30s for northern Minnesota to upper 40s, around 50 here in the southern part of the state. Similar readings on Saturday, so it's not going to be 85 degrees this Saturday. In fact, near frosty conditions Friday and Saturday nights here, 20s for northern Minnesota. So hopefully I haven't put out any delicate plants yet. It would be early for that, but if you have, heads up. It is going to be pretty chilly here for a couple of nights. Nothing crazy though. And then we're back in the 60s by Monday. So back towards above normal temperatures, it looks like most of next week, but definitely a cooler, cloudier, and active spell here the next few days. Today, the wettest of the days, with again, a few lingering showers tomorrow. Thursday, a couple of showers mostly south of the Twin Cities, but in southern Minnesota. Should see a little more sunshine, I think, hopefully, by Friday. But with this cool air mass, that is going to be enough instability to create a lot of low clouds occasionally, but things will get brighter as we warm up and head into early next week. But another round of moisture that is helping to ease those multi-year rainfall deficits we have across much of the state.